According to the latest NFIB survey, small business optimism has been at recession levels for a year now, and almost all of them see deteriorating business conditions and poor prospects for sales. Let's bring in the business analyst and president of the Marks Group, Gene Marks. Gene, good to see you. It's been a while. Look,
hey,
if Walmart can't make it in some cities like Chicago, how the heck can small businesses survive?
I bet there's a lot of small businesses around Walmart that are probably happy that they're going away.
I know, that's what I thought. Actually, when Lydia was reporting, I said, oh, those small businesses are saying cha-ching. We're right next door.
Yeah. Seems like an opportunity. Listen, first of all, it depends on where you are and depends on what industry you're in. But yeah, small businesses are struggling. The NFIB's report is right on with what I'm seeing in my client base. So what are they doing? When I talk to my retail clients, many of them are trying to entice buyers in with things like better financing programs. What's been hot this year is buy now, pay later applications, where people it's like layaway, when my parents and grandparents used to put money away for a sofa or refrigerator. So retailers are using that like a lot to try and entice customers to buy. That's like one thing that they're doing. They're doing other things as well.
When you do your channel checks, Gene, do businesses say we're having issues getting credit? It is starting to tighten, because in that NFIB survey we mentioned at the top, 9% said that it's harder to get financing now than it was just 3 months ago. 9%. Is that a big number? I'm not sure.
It's getting bigger. 9% when there's 30 million small businesses. And by the way, thank you for bringing that up, because I wrote about that for The Guardian back in December, saying that interest rates and credit is going to be the #1 issue for small businesses this year. And it is. It's not just like the startups, because the credit is really drying up for them. We're seeing that in California. But I got to tell you, Laura, I have a lot of existing businesses, family-owned businesses with employees. They're renewing their credit lines. They want equipment loans, working capital loans. The prime rate is 8% now. So businesses, small business, they're paying 9, 10, 11% in interest. A lot of them are we can't afford to buy that piece of equipment anymore or make that investment or hire. It is absolutely becoming a bigger issue, and it's not going to go away anytime soon.
Yeah, and that might be why buy now, pay later is popular, because consumers on their credit cards are paying super high rates also. What retail stocks do you like right now? I have the list in front of me. Why don't you go through it? Start with Amazon.
Well, I have a bunch that I really like as well, but I got to tell you my #1 retail stock that I like, and maybe you'll relate to this or not, but it's Petco. Do you have a dog or a cat?
No, I have 3 children. That's enough for me.
That's enough. You can add to the chaos with a dog. Petco was $27 a share 2 years ago. It's now $9 a share now. They've been having some struggles in selling some of their higher margin products because it's been a slowing demand. But Lauren, keep an eye on that. More than half of Americans own a dog or a cat. They spend anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a year. Veterinary costs are getting more and more expensive. My daughter's a vet, so she can tell you that as well. There is, Petco is trying to be like the CVS for veterinary care, and bringing in more vets and offering those kinds of therapy programs. I just think it is a stock to watch, because I think people want to keep their pets, and they're all going to get older over the next few years.
Ticker symbol WOOF, WOOF. Jane, we got to go.
Can't get any better than that.
I'm getting the wrap in my ear. Good to see you. Have a good weekend.